for its first possession of the game. And here comes William Watson. They'll be relying on him to make sure this offense is productive in this one. Going to the running game. He's stuffed after picking up one.
Oh, what's good now?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. On the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. He'll toss it. Picks up the first down. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has his defense's head spinning with the option. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Rides the back and leaves it. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Yeah.
Motion from the back.
Y'all talking too much trash.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, William Watson.
Scanning the field. It's Watson. Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're
I didn't know who he was.
He's electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job on the defense.
Junior.
Really nice job and poise by the quarterback there, right? Because it's 3rd down. You just got sacked the play prior. But you do a nice job in the pocket. You get through your progression. It's not open. You take off and run. Pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs there. Really good job by the QB showing off his poise.
Really put an offensive possession together.
This is what I do when I go to bad schools.
Fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your...
There's some room. Brought down after a
What's up,
good
Luis?
pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And after that run, there is
I've done it twice.
on the field. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here comes the option.
Oh, no.
The catch of the ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Can't be doing that.
He's played all the games.
Yeah.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Let's talk for a second about Miami of Ohio. By the end of the day,
You know, fullback, you got like 3 carries and had to sit out the rest of the game. And I did formation stuff for him. He was a contact seeker. I didn't put him at fullback. But I need to do is put him at fullback, and then anything I want a real fullback in.
This might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this match.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Red Hawks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said,
"Come on, Sinner.
You didn't pick it up."
You and the guard should have been double teaming that nose all the way down.
You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are
he didn't pitch that.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Wants to throw. It's Watson. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. UMass will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Hard running there.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running
They were so done offensively
like this right here, I got to
time.
find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Red Hawks will line it up on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Pulls it on the option. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Red Hawks decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Goes to the option. He'll do it himself.
Bro, this is the worst offensive screen.
You got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
They'll run it from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's the best my defense is playing.
Nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3. That is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period. It's Miami, Ohio on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Some misdirection with the counter. He locked up and held on to bring him down. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. There's a crease. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. On the option. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st down UMASS. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Gets the back moving. The give to the lone running back.
He didn't follow the blocking
The
plan.
defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Now the toss. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back to the 43.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Miami, Ohio, ready to get the offense going on this drive. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then explore.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, UMASS! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Unloads quickly. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The inside handoff. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The Redhawks will send out the punt unit.
Can't believe my defense is holding up. Wow.
Takes it on the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The UMass offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start on the ground with Washington.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now on the option. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Here's a little room there. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the 1st down. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Watson. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. In a perfect world, quarterback hits his last step, turns the ball loose, receiver comes out of the break, ball's there. That's not what happened there.
Because it
makes a grab and room to run. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. UMass with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last completion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking for space to the left. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure going right. He's got him this time. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Minutemen!
It's the 2nd one.
That touchdown puts him up by at least 2 scores. Too early to
now
say
the true clock for the rest of the game.
But boy, It's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting
I actually don't know. Let me see. Oh, can't check it.
together, and
I
right
think
now you
89.
got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
No, I ain't got nobody like that.
Here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's the pressure. And that will be
0-12, I think, on the game.
If they could have done it, but second down coming.
Yeah, that's sorry. Yeah, that's what I saw. Like,
back to pass on second down. Unloads to the right. That pass is incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy.
I've seen that, man.
He has not looked
Good night, Rusty.
moving forward. The pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
Rusty, were you holding me so I couldn't see the game? Oh, you just give me a big hug? You never give a big hug like that. Sorry, Q. Say Colton Hood. Say he's a twin?
They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time. Being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Let's see. Depth chart. I mean, let's see. Watson's at 87. 89 speed. My first one's at 80. My best one's at 89 speed. Sophomore.
Oh, he went to Southern Miss. Damn, they moved.
In a timeout, they've moved a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic with his feet. What a nice job by the defense stringing him out, forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Unloads to the wideout.
Whoa, he came back.
And they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I didn't think he was going to be able to do that.
Come up with the interception.
I lost a horror game to Dayland earlier today. It's pretty bad.
And let it rip. Oh, he wants it all. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a jump play on that one.
No, it wasn't Dayland. Somebody else that did that. No. He caught someone else for doing it. It was his lead. Yeah, he says someone played. They got 8 times.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Redhawks line up to punt it away. I mean, this guy has some serious guts from its own end zone. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they got him backed up.
Yeah, hopefully if people start losing, they don't just leave.
They'll start on the ground with Washington.
I don't remember it staying.
He goes out of bounds on a good, tough run to give them a little
They did. That was one of the first things I did.
Looking for a man. It's Watson. Going to try to get it himself. And he slides down, and he got just enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Under fire. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. UMASS to the line on 3rd and inches. They'll try to get it through the air. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on early.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to keep the drive alive. At the 45 on his way. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Got enough for the first. Finding some room. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half.
How's that quarterback?
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join
A little inaccurate, but a little inaccurate. I don't got the wear and tear stuff on him. Like the workhorse stuff, so I don't like run him a lot.
Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the number 17 team.
I looked, I don't remember seeing it. I did the check.
To start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice
okay,
pickup
yeah.
on the return there. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They got him at the 42.
Time to chew clock and get first downs.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense.
That's like an AD thing to not allow 30 points a game all season. But like, don't let them average 30 points a game.
It's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the
Yes,
first down.
that's a real AD
After
thing.
losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12.
Every week.
Looking to pass. It's
They don't let them average 30 points a game.
I guess if you get blown
got a man. It's Harden. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark
Not
him
really.
just a
I
little
mean,
short. Third
I don't know.
short from the 49.
As long as you don't, as long as you chew
Back
clock.
in motion, trying to clear the picture. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up.
It's gonna be the fourth quarter by the time the drive ends.
This UMass offense is
Or it'll be 21-3.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter.
Oh, he just ran through him.
Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
I don't know what play this is. Shoot. What was that? Okay.
Slithers into space. Dragged down, but
Nah, they get worn down pretty quickly. My fullback got worn down like almost immediately.
On the option. Keeps it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12.
60, so they recover fast and stuff.
The option look. He'll keep it again on the option. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. UMass now faces a 3rd and short.
Which
Trying
one?
to get the first through the air. Looking to the end zone. Oh,
Okay.
and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on.
He messaged me too, asking me if I invited him, because I guess Beast came in tagging me. I'm like, what you tagging me for? I'm like, I don't know you, bro. Like, I told him he probably you.
They'll run the option.
That's what yeah.
That's how we'll end the third. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now.
Yeah, he's a part of that Strider and them crew, but like,
With the counterplay here.
Blackout don't know what he's really talking about.
It's going to be
He's
tough
fucking
sledding for the
clueless.
offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Ooh, I'm glad I didn't throw
That'll
that.
be a turnover on down.
Nice, 4th down.
Well,
I
this
think
is
that's
not
what's
what the
first.
doctor ordered
I almost
in
lost the
terms of
game,
starting
man.
field
The
position.
computer got 2 onside kicks against me. I almost lost the game.
excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. A little release to the back. Brought down at the 20. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Pressure coming. He lost one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. And the Redhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. The Redhawks will hustle to the line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That is how you step up for a defense right there. Force the turnover. Does not make this thing get close, right? I got a 2-possession lead. I get the ball back with, close to 3 minutes remaining. I'm sitting in a great spot. Offense, go get me some 1st downs.
Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Could be an alley. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Motion from the back. In the red area, it's Washington. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Minutemen! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score will give them a little more room to operate here.
By the way, I'm having trouble recruiting, man. Yeah, bro, I don't got enough points to, like, do I give 10 to everybody, or do I give 50 to, like, 2 while I, like, try to get them?
They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
I know he thinks
like,
he
it's
can
pretty bad.
return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
everybody get offers.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got him. And he goes out of bounds after coming
So
up
not
with
everyone,
positive
yeah.
yardage there.
I can't
Got
off.
5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah,
Like it ain't too many people with 0 offers.
I found
Now the
enough.
play fake. Finds his tight end.
I found
And he was
enough. So hold on, they
knocked
pass
down
that or something?
immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
Yeah, they want.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Well, they basically
They'll
they
try to pick up the
toned down
first through
number
the air.
of recruits that generated.
All kinds of room to
Because it was
throw
like
that
a
one
bunch
in
of
there.
four-stars and stuff
There he
like that.
goes. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make
Yeah, I got lost. I just want to get 6 wins. I'll send the rest of the season if I get 6 wins. I just was 6. Let's go.
And they get the football.
I had FCS East twice on the schedule. Because in real life, they play like some schools called Stonehill, and they play some other FCS schools. I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah. So they just put FCS East on the schedule twice. Mm-hmm. They went 0-12. They need something. I don't know how I'm getting this dude, but I can't even bring him in on a visit because I don't want to offer him 0. So his expected is.
St. Francis, Wagner, Robert Morris, Yale, DuPont, Penn, Maine, Lafayette. Yeah.
Duquesne.
I said DuPont. What the fuck is that?
I knew you knew that. I knew you knew that. I just had to.
Once you said Duquesne, I'm like, yeah, what did I say? In my brain, I'm like, what did I say?
Duquesne is funny.
Down in that school, Stonehill played UMASS and Ohio.
Trying to do something.
Get some money.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. I need so much from this team. Goodness gracious. Oh, hold on, let me do this and open. So for all the linemen that are here, screw it. I can't even scout them to offer. Like, we're just gonna have to just. I don't even want these dudes, man. Cause I know my portal game is gonna be straight. I ain't bringing no DPs in. What the hell? Let me go with this. Hold on. Any tackles? Okay, there's one up here. Man, y'all complaining about these guys with 0. Now I can't even get a decent recruit at my school.
You set up custom rules.
The adjustments. Adjustments are, I don't know what you custom adjustments.
Audibles. Your audibles.
Nah, I usually don't do that.
Okay. Keep what they have.
Yeah, usually.
Oh, okay.
I probably shouldn't do that, but I do it.
I do it just sometimes I'm like putting certain plays on.
Yeah, I should. There are times when like I'll do it during the game. I'm like, oh, I need to be able to do these 3 things.
Yeah. I'm messing with that. And I was like, I don't like putting like motion plays on that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times, if I'm audible into something, it's because I got the look I want for this.
Mhm.
And the motion either gonna make the look go away or
Yeah.
like call the play too late. You know how time for the motion.
Yeah. So,
I was messing with it for those plays that like start with shift.
yeah.
The plays that start with shift, they cancel the shift.
Gotcha.
But the ones that's the actual motions, they still do motions.
Hughes Stadium in Buffalo. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the UMASS Minutemen and the Buffalo Bulls. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. UMass will kick off and we'll be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulls offense will get the football first.
They won by 7 last
time
time.
these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And, David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
That's reeled in. It's Andrews. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Birch.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Pulls and fires complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Bulls are flying down the field. Back to pass, it's right. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and
might have a chance. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Bulls will have it first and 10. This time he wants to throw. Floating away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured Bull.
Oh shit, that's what they hear. He was hurt. That's wild.
Yeah, bro, you broke the man's leg?
I don't know. I ain't never seen that on a handle.
Stop it.
That's funny.
It's their freshman quarterback who was injured on the play. As they attend to him, Holly will keep an eye on things for us. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. The throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Too many people can do that so easily.
Here comes the field goal
CPU-wise.
The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks?
So what now? Oh, no, he should be.
Been very dependable for this squad.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops. So UMASS offense coming on the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. But they have seen him flash before.
He was really good.
They know he has the ability to make the wild play. In this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Facing a third down and short from the 26.
Oh no.
There's a heat.
Oh no.
That one comes out.
Ooh, got lucky.
Right side.
I panicked.
I think for the quarterback, he's
I gotta gauge the motor, remember, like if I go like a regular
Hold
pass.
on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
It's not working. Shoot.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it.
Alright. Why did they sit
He's
back so
got it
far?
up for the first down, and they roll
This ain't the same
dice
computer I
and
played in
convert
the
to keep this
leagues.
drive going. New set of downs after the completion. Now on the counter. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed
Oh,
that
Lord.
snap
They
count
got that.
perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
On the option.
I misread that.
And he'll be hit
Sheesh.
immediately. No gain on the play.
I should punt it.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last fourth down.
The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oh, he came back.
And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Running inside.
Oh,
It's
no.
Shelton. Got a little grass.
I thought that was a play.
There to get him on the
Shit.
ground. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Holmes.
No. Why'd you follow him, bro? I'm right here.
Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Am I ready for school to start? Fuck no.
Let's see if they try it again.
When y'all start? 10?
Nah, the 24th, something like that.
Oh, y'all got it.
Play action.
Yeah.
Wilson's got it.
I mean, we don't get out till like mid-June.
6 sets up 2nd and 4. The last completion got him 6.
But nah, I'm not ready for that. Enjoying the stress-free life right now.
Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he
I know,
got
right?
rid of the
I
ball.
ran all in his chest.
How aggressive might this play
They do
be
be
on 3rd and short
sometimes.
from the 46.
Are you watching Crystal Sam?
Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got a chance.
You already showing Stat Sam?
Pick up on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Do their pick and
The
basic.
Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of
They're
downs.
playing, you know what to do with Tats in KC?
Shelton turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone.
Probably
He moves the
more
chains.
first
It's at the 22.
Nerd,
Running
little
game got
dude.
it done on the last play. Now it's
Got
first
What's
down.
that PK Sam hockey player? Okay.
They play each other
Might
right
as well
now.
run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it. It's Shelton. Snowed under by the defense. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured bull. They're about to snap it for the 9th play on this drive, and they need a yard on 3rd down. How about that pursuit?
You said you got Northwestern?
Right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down.
What's the record?
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard. The lead is 6 in the first.
And this guy has been a machine all
Did they
season
Florida
long.
State?
He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
You said they're 1-0?
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Handoff to the single back.
You're not.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with
Keep the
2nd
clock
down.
running.
Here comes the option. Quarterback keep. Now the pitch. Maybe some room here. They
Yeah, we
bring
can't give him 1
down
minute.
the option run to perfection. And
I said, yeah, we can't give him 1 minute, though.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. The give to the tailback.
Oh, 0.
Picked up
You only get around for that block.
It's 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
You're on the road, so you tripping.
Gets the back moving. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
34.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't know your
64.
He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job
So
to set up that
disappointing.
screen and move the sticks. On the option.
Thank you. That should have been there the whole
Tackle was
game.
made at the 44, but he
You're running
picked up
that.
10 yards and enough for a 1st down.
3-5 with
UMASS
a.
just kept it on the ground to move
with
the
2
sticks.
5
They might
techniques.
rely
Like,
on
what?
that offensive line again.
Like,
Got a little space.
no, like, inside zone wasn't working. I'm not inside zone. Veer wasn't working.
You know, you toss it out there.
I'm like, how is Veer not
You
working?
better block the defensive end. That's priority
Yes.
number 1. Good job blocking
A
the
3-man
defensive end,
front
get a nice
and 2
positive game in
5s.
the toss play.
Here's a give
We're
to
just
Washington.
bad.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark
Is
it
Battle
at the
hurt? I think
28.
Battle's
It's
hurt.
1st down.
Yeah, I don't see him.
UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. He's gonna
I
lose
just
a
recruiting the
yard on
best people that I can get.
And that just looked off.
And I'll figure that out afterwards.
I don't know what it was, but usually
I want to see what the portal look like. But my issue is the lack of points.
Really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went
Like,
absolutely
recruiting points and
nowhere.
stuff.
Defense
Like,
won that round.
I don't have enough of those right now. I don't know. I mean, I guess my coach isn't good enough, so I don't have that many points. But that has nothing to do with my dynasty points, right?
They're still thinking touchdown. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the
The amount of points I get to recruit?
14.
Yeah,
UMass
well,
just kept
we're
it on the
0.5, I
ground to
think,
move the
so.
sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. And he's
That would have been more than half of my points.
right at the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
It's complete to the left. And he'll take it in and house it.
Yeah.
Touchdown, UMass! Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field. Snagged
it, and he's open.
Hey,
they get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. To throw, it's Holmes. Oh, they're after him. Got him downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Could not make his way to the corner. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He wants to throw it again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass.
That's right.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the wideout. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football.
He's too big when you get hit that block.
He's brought down after a gain of about 5. Clock comes to a stop as we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Just do that.
The Bulls use their first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Looking downfield, it's Holmes. That's caught. It's Andrews. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Bulls, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Grab behind the line. It's Andrews. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative.
It's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Might as well give it to him again. Makes it past the marker. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. To the air, it's Watson. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throwing on the run. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Content with what they have, the quarterback takes a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin with Arizona State taking on the number 16, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
The Minutemen needing just a few inches to convert on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Nice move to keep running. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Watson. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Rushes on him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, looking to pass. He'll be knocked out of bounds a couple of yards short, and that's a stop for the defense. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Do you just see some of the shit that happens in the game?
Wilson open on the right side, and he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on
the dude came up there and didn't even attack.
This second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shelton. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bulls with the 1st and 10. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. The option, the keeper. Maybe a crease. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a
There's
variety
no
of ways in the
fucking
option
way.
game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And they did tack on the extra point. From inside the 10, here he comes. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28, and a pretty good job by the coverage unit. The UMASS offense returns to the field. They'll go to the ground. They make the
Well, you
stop
had an
after a
out
gain
route,
of
by
3
the way.
to the 31.
You can't hold
And
a
I
block
think
to save
offense
a
is
fucking
showing
line.
they are willing to run the
44 is a
football,
team,
even
man.
if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear
How
out
many
the
tackles he
defense
got in the
and
season for
keep
you?
the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Gotta have at least 15.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. Got enough for the first. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Quick toss. He breaks a tackle. Showing off the arms. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Here's a give to Washington. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Right on the money.
How'd you
That'll
miss
be
that?
enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the
Ay,
43-yard
ay,
line. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field.
Look at that throw.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time.
Well,
Shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this
They
game.
definitely did not. They definitely did in Dynasty, though.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, UMass! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside, it's Shelton. Just steamrolling the defense. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Bro, like...
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. On the delay, it's Shelton. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Just feeds the
The
running
fact he
back.
holds on to that is
There's some
crazy.
room.
By the
Oh,
watch.
and what a move. What a juke. And he makes it past the mark. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Holmes. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. A little midweek action to keep you going. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Andrews. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got a man. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The run inside. It's Shelton, able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. And now on second down for this offense. As we head to the fourth quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. So the final period starts with a second down play. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Second down, he'll throw it. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Bringing it back. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Minutemen. A pick six. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can... too. Now look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the fourth. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Fires deep on the run. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. Back to He's not afraid to go deep. Pulls it in on the right. Finds a seam. Touchdown Bulls. They move on top here in the fourth. The Bulls deliver an answer.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
He'll bring it back from inside the spot. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. UMass ready to get things
every time you run the ball, so
takes the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Finds his man. It's Hardy.
Every time.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Minutemen, after striking through the air, going back to work.
There's three people on it.
Try to clear the picture. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. It's picked up.
That's a horrific fucking throw. Oh my God, that was so bad.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And it's a sack. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
I might think about protecting my QB.
Are we
lost one.
Oh, my. I got 0 yards?
You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Stumbled to the ground. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab.
I'm just saying, it's just unfathomable to me. I thought they made the game good.
And he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. They extend this lead, and it
Why?
looks as if
Why?
they are
There's
going to
three
make it
up.
2 wins in a row. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Just a little off. Incomplete. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Watson. Complete.
He's got 8
And
carries
he
for
got it
130 yards.
so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. He'll run for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing right. Makes the grab. It's Harding. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. UMass with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last completion. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
The defensive linebacker just sit there and watch the man across his face and match fucking coverage. It's plays over there. I mean, that is good.
UMass with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last and the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass.
I really thought about it.
Maybe an ill-advised throw there into the middle of the field, and it's knocked down and incomplete. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires into the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Minutemen. Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense.
Thank you, fucking Jesus, y'all make play for once in your life.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Rides the option. He keeps it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And a chance perhaps to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. And
No way you get tackled by a fucking corner.
With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Wow. He's ready to go.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try to save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
It's like he talking, he throwing signals up. Snap the motherfucking ball.
Give to the running back. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. On the move to his left. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this
Bro. Oh my god, I got a screen to get you that work more than fucking 2 yards. Top motherfucking beat it out.
This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and will get this game going. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Minutemen
no, it's not who it's to go to.
These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy.
No way, he made the tackle the bitches on the ground looking for fucking spare chain.
Making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Wow.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8
the
on second
fuck?
down. They'll give it to the back.
That is crazy.
Space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I pressed the wrong button.
With a fresh set of downs.
Oh my god.
On the option.
How you like it, motherfucker?
Stop him after a memorable pickup. Got 3
You like that?
down at 2nd and 7.
You like that?
He's in open space downfield. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain.
That's not who I said throw to, by the way. I definitely thought I was throwing to the out route.
Short from the 40. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, here's Washington.
The object of playing football is to make a tackle, not get put on your fucking asshole.
And after that last
We're gonna
play,
do that.
there is a Husky who has yet to get up. Wait just a minute,
God forbid
guys.
if I
The
play
offense
fucking
looks as
Alabama.
if they're going
What
for
is
it
it?
in their own end.
What do you do? The helmet might come off.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop. The Huskies offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the...
Oh, listen. There you go. 5. Okay, I like it, Rodriguez. Bring it to him.
when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Pulls it in. It's Porter. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself.
Untouchable. 1, 2, 3. Good Lord.
This defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down
180.
to 2.
Not left to right. Up, down.
To make positive yardage now, 3rd and goal
Good
from
God.
the 2. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It's those kinds of mistakes that just drive you crazy. It can ruin a drive. The false start backs him up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown,
Yeah, my
UConn!
fucking stink a lot too.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end,
I don't understand how every time you run a ball, the hole is just fucking like a semi-truck.
all over the field. It's kind of like where is
This
ball
makes no
though?
sense.
You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They go to the ground. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Sends it back in motion.
The fact that it took him fucking 15 minutes to run a fucking air route is just ridiculous.
So what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because
I was hoping I could coach a defense and play like this in real life. That would fucking do that.
What your family and friends are saying.
I've never seen any DB play like this ever.
After picking up a couple at
They
2nd
ran
and
from
8.
fucking 25 to 8 in 2
Motion
seconds.
from the back. Finding an escape route. Picks up
What
the
are we
first
talking
down.
about?
There's a crease. And
It's
he ran
crazy.
away from the defense to take it in.
It's just 25 yards back and ran to an 8-yard fucking sitting route. But by the time the quarterback even finished round, winding up.
From the back, gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long
You should run
but
faster.
It looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays
Yeah.
like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just
Play your
what they
hardest
needed
person
to
play
get
against.
it away from their own end zone.
Like, your defense says one thing and then it really turns to something
Keeping
completely
it on the
different.
ground inside. It's Christian. finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Trying play action. Lets it fly on the move. And that's
Like,
going to be
how?
incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to
The fact he just made that tackle is just insane.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Hauls it in. Crosses to 35. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Yep, 400.
UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Gonna run it. It's Christian. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Porter. Now they're starting to...
I'm done. I'm done playing you! Fuck! I'm done. No. 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 Oh my fucking god. I missed shot. He just made me take a missed shot. I'm done. That was ridiculous. I was back.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Got it across the 20 and out to the 20.
Is there something crazy that happened?
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heavy on one side. And then all of a sudden, boom, 2 guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that. That counter keeps you off balance as a defense. It makes you really
I hate the bouncing off the lineman thing, man. It messed me up like... Yeah, I hate the bounce off of them. It should be like a difference. Like there's one time it was 4th and inches, and I make a cut. It bounces. I cut behind my lineman who's about to engage in a block on a linebacker. Because I hit the back of it, it bounces me to the opposite side of him, which is where all of the fucking defenders were. I wanted to just sit inside of him.
It makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is
79, you a bitch, bro. How you not block him?
The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Here's the pressure. Just swing that one away to avoid disaster. UMass will try to pick it up on 4th down. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, going to the air. And it's incomplete in this.
I don't understand why people just come through so quick.
I literally just almost deleted the game.
My 3 interior linemen are the worst fucking dudes you've ever seen.
You should have seen what happened to me. You would have thought your interior linemen were the best people in the game.
Like, Quinn, watch this stream here, man. Or, yeah, I know you.
Lee, no one cares about you right now. We're talking about Theo.
Look at the right guard. Immediate. Then look at the, but then look at the nose guard. like both of them. And I had nothing. like 2 on 3. And then both got to the quarterback. I had nothing. Alright, that's it. This is bad.
TJ ate 5 hit sticks, spun backward 10 times, and still scored a touchdown.
What?
Off play action on first down.
And he knew he was going to score because he started fucking laughing mid-play.
Catch and stride inside the 15. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10.
They do that sometimes, man. It's nice when it happens for you. So trash. Yeah. Was it like multiple people hitting them, and then? Oh, I don't care. Oh, was it like multiple people hitting them? Oh shit! Dang, never mind.
In the red zone here on second down. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there.
Now Ben has this thing where he likes how the game actually does let people keep running after double hits. He said that's the hardest thing in real life to do. Is like you can hit someone twice. Like you hit somebody from each side. He's the ball between 3 people. And no one caught it.
Ready to try the point after.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy.
I cannot believe I just witnessed this fucking offense.
Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown. Any chance on this drive to even the score? To the air, it's Watson. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Keeps it and gets the first down. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down. After a big gainer on that first
Damn, they ain't playing, boy. They advanced right away. I like this new league. I like the people in this bitch.
To the right, trying to make something happen. Inside the 45. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
I cannot believe that
First
shit
down
did
here
happen.
for the offense. The option look. The keeper on the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17.
What's funny?
They are...
This little play I just did. They let this man pitch out of this tackle. It's just funny.
You want to play a game queue or you playing your league game? Huh?
He in the kitchen probably.
That way he make a play. I heard a play.
That's exactly how you draw it up, and that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Huge. Man, Wesley got to be stopped. This man made a peanut butter sandwich yesterday.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
He said he need no help. He said he know how to make one.
The sweet feet buy a little time.
Peanut butter sandwich?
Yeah, he said he eats them at school. I was like, y'all sound broke, man.
That last incomplete pass has him
Oh, Jelly?
Are you still? Oh, whoa.
looking to throw for it.
He had no practice.
So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be
A week off
for this offense.
Oh my
Now
god.
the offense wants to make sure everything
Yeah,
is
who'd you
straightened
hurt?
out, and they call their first timeout.
Damn.
They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll run it on first and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, UMASS.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
Coming out with it, it's Lang. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for room. It's Christian. Got enough for the first. defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand,
Yeah, my quarterback's already hurt. He's been doing it anyways. Good full practice.
And sticking that head right in that guy's.
A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own end. And the defender is tackled and that's
I hate when you throw jump balls. They just make your offensive guy act like he don't know how to fucking run anymore. The defender can just stand there.
Before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with a look at LSU.
I've got 4 people already, I think.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Huskies offense out there. And
oh, hell no. You talking about if you take a week off, they can't play?
What?
Oh, yeah, they can't play.
Because y'all got full practice.
Well, you could do
They're going to
no
throw it
practice
to start the drive. Under
I
fire.
did no practice.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds.
Like, yeah, they can't do the whole week.
47-yard line, and this
I haven't done a practice thing since we
I
started.
know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the past.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
They can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good.
I already got people hurt, though. I'm looking at it right now.
Has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
My left tackle has no practice. My right Hardy has limited practice.
from the wideout.
Got my first recruit.
I got another right edge, no practice. Oh, I did it.
Quickly complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Oh, yeah.
They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw again.
How you know?
He'll heave it deep. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Where's your recruit?
He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Chewy?
The
Damn, that bitch got
UMASS
96.
returns
Good
to the
fucking
field.
God.
They'll try the run. God's a room to run. Picks his way
He
ahead.
signed?
He'll get
Oh, he
5
committed.
out of the 17-yard
How you see
line.
that? Where you going to do that?
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Oh, recruit board? I don't have anybody recruited.
Dropping back, it's Watson.
I got like 4 or 5 people that are
It's
interested.
complete. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line.
I got my shirts
and that'll
up.
be a 1st down. UMass after that last
No, I don't have anybody
completion trying to
committed
build
yet.
momentum.
We got top 5. Oh, I got one committed.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
JC.
They'll run the option. Pulls it
Oh,
on the
he
option.
committed. Sophomore right tackle, right guard. I need him now.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here.
I got a lot of people in top 5 though. And interested in 1s and 2s though.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
Oh,
He
yeah,
was
100
trying
hours.
to get that return going instead. He'll hand it to his offense at the 38. The run inside. It's Christian. Makes a pass to Marker. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down.
You got to play your game?
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's a little room there.
Oh, no. I was testing the playbook against you.
Oh, we play again if you want. Like I want to, but.
Man, you shouldn't have quit that one.
Huh?